Hello guys, and welcome to episode 2 of the Nuzlocke. So on this video I am going to be doing a different editing style. The first video I did basically a playthrough, but if you're watching this, you've most likely already played through the game, so you know exactly like what's happening, and you don't need like me reading everything. So it's more going to be battling, and I'll be able to get through more area, and so it'll be less videos for you guys to watch, more entertainment, rather than just me speaking. Oh my gosh, that voice crack. So yeah, I just want to remind you to, if you like the video, then leave a thumbs up, and if you'd like to get notified right when I upload the next video, to subscribe. Okay, thanks. Okay, let's get on with our journey. So we're just gonna head up here. What's Hop saying? Come on, Harvey Gaming. We can't leave that Pokemon on its own. Oh yeah, forgot to mention where we left off last time was we just figured out that Wooloo had gotten through the fence. So we're in the woods. That Wooloo, where do you think it got off to? The fog's really coming on thick now. If we don't find that Pokemon soon, this might be trouble. That was our first Pokemon battle, unfortunately. So this isn't gonna count towards the Nuzlocke because we cannot, in fact, catch this Pokemon. See if I go to bag. No Pokeballs. So yeah, this is just gonna be something we have to go through. So yeah. This is probably going to be a quick battle because the fact that this Corvette doesn't really know many moves this early level, and I'm like 5 levels out of it. So yeah, it was a quick, easy battle, and let's continue on. Doing all right here, Grookey. Let's be sure you're in tip-top shape. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ooh, that must be the legendary wolves. Did you hear that? That was sick. Was that a Pokemon crying out, you think? Come on, Harps Gaming. That Wooloo might be in real trouble. Yeah, it's totally not us that are going to be in trouble because we're going towards a howl. You know, it's the Wooloo that we have to be worried about. That makes perfect sense. This is mad. I can't even see our own. I can't even see my own hands in front of my face. I think I get now why this place is off limits. Awkward silence. Awkward silence. Oh my gosh. It's Zamazenta. Or is it Zacian? It's Zamazenta. Sorry guys, this Pokemon actually is Zacian. I'm sorry I messed it up. What in the... So guys, you probably already know what this is basically going to be. If you don't, I'm gonna leave a surprise. But for you guys that do, yeah, this is probably gonna be boring. But once we get out of the woods, I will start doing like the cut recording that I want to do. Whoa, why did it just go through? No, I'm joking, guys. I know all this stuff, but I'm just gonna do it for the audience. What? The move had no effect on it. So let's try growl. You know, growl will totally work on it. What? That didn't work either? Why isn't it working? Oh, I'm a little nervous, guys, not gonna lie. Harv Gaming, I can't see anything. You okay? Scratch, that's the last option. That's the only other move I have. What? How did that not work either, guys? I really don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh, guys. I can't see anything. I predicted it. I said it before it was up. I'm smart. Harvey Gaming. What, Lee? How did you manage to find your way here? Your pants are with your pants were directions. You always get lost. Oh, that's nice to hear from the little brother who had me worried sick. I've been waiting ages for you two, and you never showed. Of course, I came looking for you both. Wait, where's the Wooloo? We were trying to rescue that Wooloo. Oh, of course they find a Wooloo, you know. Because why wouldn't they? The little chap's just fine. Though all of you fainted by the time I found you here. You know this place is out of bounds. But it looks courage to keep in here. All the same, and I can understand well enough why you did it. You did good, Hop. And at least that Wooloo's alright. Yeah, Harvey's gaming. Although we had it when we thought we'd had it when that weird fog started rolling in and that mad Pokemon attacked. But at least it was all for nothing. Attacked by some mad Pokemon? What are you talking about, Hop? It seems loads stronger than any Pokemon I've ever seen, and it just had this sort of presence. I don't know why I can say that. Our moves didn't even touch it. I mean, really, wow, Hop. So you're saying you actually attacked it? I didn't see your Pokemon. That seemed to pass right through it. Your moves passed right through it. So the fearsome Pokemon they say lives in slumbering weed. Are they actually illusions or something? Get strong enough and maybe the two of you could be the ones to reveal the truth someday. For now, let's simply get out of this place. You'll be all right now that I'm here with you. Sorry for that noise, guys. Don't have soundproof walls. Even if we did get an earful with Lee, what an experience. This will make a pretty fun first page in the tale of my legend. Don't forget to tell your mom we're off to Wedgehurst now. She'll go spare if you leave without a word, even worse than you just did. So guys, if you remember from last episode, I was trying to go up here and I mixed up the time zones, or the time frames, so this is not when you want to go up here. You just want to go over here and yeah, there will be a little cutscene. I'm not really going to read this, because, yeah, just get through this. She gives you some Pokeballs, which will help us to catch our first Pokemon. leave a comment down in the, leave a comment on which Pokemon you think is going to be our first Pokemon. I'm probably going to go for, I don't know, probably just first, like, bush encounter, not actually overworld. Here we go. This is quite a big step, and now my first step towards becoming the new champion. Guess I'll probably train up Sobble a bit by having a battle against Pokemon in tall grass. You should get yourself to the building with the purple roof and the great red and white ball. So guys, let's encounter our first Pokemon. Didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Squirtle, whatever, is our first Pokemon. So let's do Scratch. See how much that does. I am gonna go for the risky move and do a branch poke. I don't think we'll kill it, but yeah. Okay, that did 7 damage. I'm gonna try Pokeball now, guys. We've only got 5, so I do have to use them sparingly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, guys. First Pokemon caught. Let's go. Squavette. I read in the rules that you actually do have to name your Pokemon in this challenge. I missed that step. So I am gonna give it a nickname. So I am calling it Big Cheeks because, you know, what else would I call it? Yeah. Well done, you reached the goal and managed to find the Pokemon Research Lab. You did a far sight better than I did my first time. I'm hopeless with directions. It's right down the road. That's so stupid. I'm sorry, but that really is. See how your world has already grown, all thanks to having Pokemon with you. I know I'm so glad I've got Charizard with me to keep me from getting lost all the time. No. I've got to give it to the Professor Magnolia. Everything is in here looks fantastic. Fantasism, whatever. Balwark. Actually, in my other playthrough on my regular game, I shiny hunted this Pokemon. It was really annoying, guys. It took like 1,500. It was really annoying. But I know some people can get up there to like the tens of thousands, so I'm glad it took only that long. Look for info on another never before seen super strong Pokemon. I wish you'd stop with these outlandish requests. I must be relating it back. You must have asked the professor about the Pokemon that we saw. Good to see you too. Yep, Yamper. Yamper here is a real champ when it comes to helping you find your way around. You came to my rescue plenty of times back in the day when I got lost on the road. Oh yeah, and that's his trainer, Sonia. What can I say about Sonia? Well, I think the way she cooks. She makes food you could gobble down in a flash. What kind of introduction is that? Did you forget that we were rivals before our gym challenges? Or did you forget that we were rivals during our gym challenges? Oh, so she's a trainer. I actually haven't read these before. So that's pretty interesting. They were rivals, but we never really see any of her Pokemon. So what was she using? It wasn't just the Emperor helping you out. I did too. Anyway, nice to meet you. meet you. Name's Sonia. I'm the professor's assistant. This is Harvey's Gaming. He's a new Pokemon trainer. Set him on the right path, won't you? Sigh. What does he think I am? He's always got his head in the clouds. It's no wonder he gets lost all the time. Oh, looks like you've got a Rotom phone. Hey there, Rotom. Rotom phone are handy little things, aren't they? You've got a map and a navigation tool. They say Leon still gets lost, so. Oh, sorry, so tell me, do you know a lot about Pokemon? You bet, because, you know, I've been around for like 3 or 4 generations. I didn't start at the beginning, guys. In fact, I actually started at Pokemon Black and White. That was my first Pokemon game. Leave a comment in the description what your first Pokemon game was. Just so you know, your Pokedex is a gift from my Gran. Could you let Gran know that you received the Pokedex? She lives in the house down around Route 2, along Route 2. It's time to meet lots of different Pokemon and start building up a strong team. But battling strong Pokemon in the wild can leave your team in a bad way, not to mention what battling another trainer can do. Luckily, we've got Pokemon centers. Luckier yet, they're a dead easy to spot. They look the same wherever you go. Yeah, because you know, Game Freak was too lazy to make its own pattern for each city. Come on, Harv's Gaming. Bet you've never been inside one. I bet I could prove you wrong. So guys, this is where you want to be really careful, because he's going to ask you if you know all about this place, and yeah, it's going to be very interesting stuff, so pay attention. Level with me, Harv's Gaming. Is this your first time in the of course not. Then you don't think you need me to tell you what you already know. So yeah, if you 2 kids are Pokemon trainers, you might want to buy some potions before you head out. Go. Here. Listen, Hard Gamers, I've been thinking, if you're a Pokemon trainer now, you must want to train your hand at, try your hand at a gym challenge, right? A gym challenge. So I'm just gonna skip all this because you know what gym challenges are. Do you guys remember the moon thing? Where the light at night shines down on this woo, so it looks like it's coming from heaven. It's kind of funny. Sparkles. Revive. Yay. That's gonna be so helpful, guys. Okay, guys, time for our second encounter. Alright, Harv's Gaming, it's time we filled up in our team a bit. You need to catch Pokemon if you've got any hope to fill that Pokedex. Lee, where'd you come from? Only look at you, little Harv's Gaming. You've already caught someone on your own. Your mom gave you those Pokeballs, did she? I'll give you some Pokeballs. I'll return, only ask that you catch plenty of Pokemon. Well, if by plenty you mean like 1 of each, then yeah, I can totally do that. Okay guys, I'm hoping for Rookity, because I know there's not really any more on this, like, for a little bit. So, let's see what we get. First Pokemon encounter, Route 2. Rookity, let's go guys. Okay. So, I'm going to damage it quickly. to scratch. Six damage, not terrible. So, Nickety will hopefully carry us in the first gym because it's flying type. And the first gym is grass. So we need to make sure we train Nickety extra hard. Nice. Nickety was added to the Pokédex. Nice. Okay, guys. So, nickname. I don't really know good nicknames, like I said the first episode, but I guess it's a requirement. So let's do Hooter. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. So you haven't unraveled all the secrets of Dynamax phenomenon yet. Oh goodness, no. The whole thing is still full of questions. I've hoped that my granddaughter would take over my research, but what? Dear me, I'm sorry, I didn't even notice my guess. My name is Magnolia. Welcome, young trainers. Now come, let's head indoors. Why, Hop dear, I see Lulu has made some new friends. And you must be Harv's Gaming. I trust you've received the Pokédex from Sonia. I'm sure you'll have it complete in no time. You must already know about Dynamax, right, Harv's Gaming? Professor Magnolia has been doing research into Dynamax phenomenon for years and years. And it takes a proper understanding of the thing if you plan to use Dynamax to the fullest. There you go again, Leon, always talking about Pokemon. There's there are over other things that are worse, that are worth knowing about too. You know, like how many different types of tea there are. Tea? Hey, Professor, do us a favor, would you? Help me convince Lee he should endorse us for gym challenge. You have to be endorsed? Okay. Oh, Leon, why can't you endorse them? Hop and Harps Gaming only just started out as Pokemon trainers. There's still loads they don't know yet. Dearest, I thought your dream was to have everyone in Galar region become strong trainers. Isn't that right? Well, yeah, you're not wrong. The goal reason I gave them both Pokemon effect. What is he doing? Right then, in that case, how about this? Let's see if two of you can show me such a brilliant battle that I left with no choice but to endorse you. And don't worry, I'll make sure your teams are in good shape before we start the battle. Right, I'll be waiting outside Hearts Gaming. Okay, let's go see what's next. So we're gonna head up here. Hurry it up, Harvey Gaming. You've got to battle me so I can get myself an endorsement. Let's just go over here and talk to him. I'm going to become the greatest Pokemon trainer there is, and to do that, I need that endorsement to take part in the gym challenges. Come at me with everything you have so you can prove to me that you've got what it takes. Of course. I'm rather interested in seeing how you two young trainers battle too. Listen, you two, the reason I'm unbeatable is because I learn from every battle I see or take part in. That's how I've gotten to where I am today. So show me something good in this battle. It's time for my legend to begin. Okay, so we beat Hop. No, that was a lot easier than I thought. Goofy really carried us. And I even got my Pokeball throw perfect too. Whatever. The sting of defeat and the joy of victory. I guess going through both is the key to two of us getting stronger, right? Harps Gaming Hop. Well, after seeing a match like that one, I suppose I have little choice but to give you both endorsements as champion. You obtained the letter of endorsement. Yes, thanks, Lee. I swear I'm going to win my way through the gym challenges to reach you. No matter you may both be still young and plenty rough around the edges, but it was a proper battle. Charizard and I were both feeling the excitement in the last fight. Hop, you've always tended to get caught up in things like how you throw your Pokeball out, things that have nothing to do with real strength. Honestly, I've been worried about you still obsessed over that sort of nonsense, but it seems you really have grown a bit, little brother. And I'd like to see some more thrilling Pokemon battles out of you to Harv's Gaming. Alright, Harv's Gaming, you and me are going to train up against one another and aim for that champion's title. Absolutely. The more we keep battling against one another, the more our Pokemon will grow. Huh? What's that? Harv's Gaming, would you look at this? They're wishing stars. Since there's 2 of them, you should take one yourself. It's such a coincidence that he has them, that they fall in the sky right then and there. With one of these, our Pokemon can Dynamax. They're gonna be massive, yes. Trust you to pull something like this. They say wishing stars fall down for those who have the true wish in their heart, you know. I will be the greatest trainer ever. I will be the greatest trainer ever. I will be the greatest trainer ever. There I've said it 3 times, so surely my wish will come true now. Don't be silly, Hawk. Those wishing stars are composed of a curious sort of rock containing unknown power. For one of the most precious resources we have here is in the Galar region. But they won't be a thing for you in the state. Give them to me now and I'll have you sorted. Alright, you've done heaps of research on Dynamax phenomenon, haven't you, Professor? Then please give Harv's Gaming and me the power to Dynamax our Pokemon. First, we go to battle against that mad Pokemon in Slumbering Field, and now this. It really feels like we're getting caught up in the adventure of a lifetime. I do understand your excitement, young man, but don't get carried away. You want to save the energy for tomorrow's journey. Seems I came back home right in time for the excitement. Hey, you lot, why not have some dinner? You must be hungry, right? I've been totally obsessed with making the latest trending curry. It's morning at last, and our time to adventure has truly started. Good morning to you, young challengers. Hop is truly... Yeah, guys, I'm just gonna skip through this. Don't want the video to get too long. Yay, guys, we got the Dynamax band from the professor. Wish Star has been affixed to it. It lets out a light that allows Pokemon to Dynamax when at a power spot. Those are Dynamax bands. My word, you don't waste any time, do you? I think you'll find not as simple as all that. There are a number of conditions you must meet. You hope the Dynamax and take on a gigantic form. It doesn't be afraid to go to all sorts of places and meet all sorts of Pokemon, and that will help fill out the Pokédex too. I lend of my region is finally out to begin. Come on, Harps Gaming, I'll beat you to the stadium. Okay guys, that's where we're ending off for today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out the next video. Have a good day or night, whatever time it is for you, and don't forget to subscribe.